Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. I apologize for not having a video up yesterday. I didn't feel good. It's that time of the month, so I do apologize. I tried. I really did. It just wasn't happening for me. But today we're going to continue on with Christmas past palettes, and I am 99.9% sure this is it by Too Faced that I have. I'm kind of just throwing it together because I don't actually have the whole collection, and it's the collection with the Christmas bake shop thing. I have two. I've got the ginger snap and the chocolate chip. I gave the other one to my grandchildren last year because I don't need them. It is what it is, you know what I mean? But I want to keep at least one from every collection so that I have something to reference, whether it be is the formula the same, color stories, stuff like that, you know? And with this particular one that we're going to use today, the reason I kept it is because this is my favorite out of them, and it was the chocolate chip. Yeah. And it's cool toned. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, so this is the one we're going to be using. However, I do like the ginger snap, but it's just more warm tone, and I have so many warm tone. I have so many palettes anyway, but I just wasn't feeling a warm tone look either. I think that both are pretty in their own, way. It's just I when I did the review on these, I thought I liked this one better. And my thoughts on this one was really good, and it's just so easy to use. Sorry. So for foundation today, I'm actually wearing my Tom Ford. And then I am wearing Natasha Denona Concealer. For bronzer, I am wearing Pat McGrath in... Oh, I know this. Bronze Dawn. I always want to get them... I want to call it Dawn Bronze, but it's Bronze Dawn. For blush, I am wearing this here. I kept this out, like I said, when I did the review of this, that I think this is the Woodland by Too Faced, but I'm wearing the blush and highlighter in this. It's called Makeup and Be Merry for blush and Angel Kisses for highlighter. So that's what's on the cheeks. And for lips, I lip lined with Whirl, MAC lip liner Whirl, and I topped it with Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in the collagen lip gloss thing. That one. Alright, so that's everything on the face. Yes, so let's get started. I had to think about it. Alright, so the first shade that we are going to go into is this really pretty purple color. It's called All the Jingle Ladies. And it's this one right here. And this is such a pretty, cool toned purple. It's just like, I don't know. It don't make me look like I have a black eye or anything. But it's so pretty coming out of the neck, like seeing it when it's based against this next color, the gradient and stuff. And it's just a pretty purple. Like, I do get scared of purples. I love them. Love them. Make no mistake. I love me a purple. But it can make you look like you got either dark circles or black eye, depending on how they perform and the tones, and then your skin tone, like all this plays a part. It's sort of like pinks. Pinks can make you look like you got a pink eye, So you do have to be careful. But with this color here, like, it doesn't do that, and I find the color very pretty in a very soft way. Like, it's not given much pigment at all, for that matter, but it is given some. And the tone of it just looks really nice against my skin tone. So I'm not mad at the shade. It's taken me a minute to build it up, and it did on the other side also. But I can live with that if the color at the end, when I'm done, is pretty. I don't care to work. But I will say that I enjoy Too Faced for certain reasons. As a beginner, I don't know what I'm doing. So their shadows are easy to work with because they aren't as pigment right off the gate. You can build them. And when, that's kind of the way I am anyway. Like, I like to build a color because I'm scared of the colors. But at the same time, sometimes their formula can be, where did it go? You put it on and it's like, where is it? I'm using the Tarte Fake Awake in the waterline. I just now noticed that. So that's what's in the waterline. But yeah, I did try to film this yesterday, so, it could go up today. But I couldn't. But I mean, I don't know. Can you see it? It's very faint in color, but you'll see in a minute when I put this darker shade on, the tones of them really work well together. And I like that a lot. Even though I like this shade by itself. And in all honesty, I could put this on as it is and put a moon dust shadow from Urban Decay on and like the look too. If you're trying to do a quicker look, you know what I mean? I do feel like these little palettes here, though, you're going to get a quick look out of it. And I did like the color stories for the most part out of these palettes. I mean, they're fine. They're fine. But I didn't really care for the snow globes this year. I personally like the bigger palette that they came out with better. Well, I did like the New Year one, though. And the popcorn ball, it wasn't bad either. I don't know. It just wasn't my vibe, the snow globes. They were cute, but the color stories just didn't. But there's no patchiness, there's no, nothing. Blending great, no fallout. Alright, now the next shade we're going to go into, I need to have this mirror here with me, okay. We're going to go into Catching Fillings, which is this one right here. And this is, again, cool toned brown. But if you can see, it's dark. It will build up. But this is what I'm talking about with Too Faced. Like, if you're a beginner, like kid-wise, teenager-wise, or like me, and I got into makeup late. These are, Too Faced is a good brand to start with. So is Urban Decay and Tarte, but these particular palettes, I believe, are geared towards teens, to be fair. It doesn't mean that my inner child don't want them, though, because my inner child does, clearly. And it's just so easy to build this up. Like, I'm using my Wayne Goss brushes, and granted, great tools, I get that. And tools can definitely make a difference, but I can use about any brush. Even, I can use my Morphe even. I can use Sigma. I can use, what other brushes do I have? Sephora brand. Eye brushes over here. And the look's going to come out the same. It's going to be very basic because Too Faced has got basic colors. But very, very pretty and elegant and soft. It really just depends on what you want. it's not going to be bam in your face, out of this world, like the way I feel about Natasha Denona or a Pat McGrath. It ain't going to be that. But I will feel pretty and confident. And I feel like, even though this is boring, it has let some of my inner creativity out to play. You know what I mean? We're just going back into that first shade, that purple. Because I don't want to lose that color. And I think that brown has a little bit of that purple in it, to be honest. Because it just looks so pretty from one to the other, you know? But altogether today, I really had fun creating this look. And it could have been because I didn't film yesterday. So, like, I was so... Now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I feel like, oh, I want to do this, you know? Like, I'm ready to put on makeup today. A day's break and I'm ready to go again. Sometimes I wonder about me. Now we're going to go Sweet on Santa, which is this metallic shade. Now, this is all matte. One metallic shade and then one highlighter, which you could use for a shadow. I use it for my inner corner today. But that's the other thing. Like, this is a more matte heavy palette for sure. But we're going to put that shade all over the lid. And I'm not spraying it or anything. I didn't get any fallout. And it has some intensity to it too. And it's laying nice on the lid. For a primer, for my eye primer, I'm using the MAC Painterly. That's what I grabbed today, Painterly. I was like, which one did I grab? But it's Painterly. Paint Pot. I tend to use those for my primers. I have others. I like the Hourglass and stuff. I just think that it makes sense to use a MAC product. Like, it's like a cream eyeshadow, so it's like, makes sense to put that there. Even though an eye primer could be concealer. I mean, I prefer an actual eye primer than concealer, but depending on the concealer and your taste, you know, that may be the way to go. But, I mean, that's just so pretty. Is it basic? Absolutely. But is it pretty? Yes, it is. Now we're going to go into that highlighter, which is called Resting Wish Face. Only Too Faced. This highlighter right here. And I'm just picking it up. And I'm only going to put it in the inner corner today. We're not going to take it anywhere special. Like, I really just kept it to the inner corner here. And again, you could use this as a lid shade if you wanted to. You're not going to get that many different varieties of looks out of this palette. You know, you might get one or two. I think you could create a really pretty matte look out of this palette also, to be fair. But, you know me, I love shimmer. The more, the better. Now we're going to go into the color Chocolate Chip, which is the darkest shade. And I'm going to line the top lash line and the bottom lash line with it. But I feel like this look, there's just something about the purple that I like in this look. But it also reminded me of one of Pat McGrath's palettes that I'm pretty sure it was a 6-pan though. And it was cool tone, and it had it. I'm thinking it had. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking it had a purple like this. Now, granted, her mattes are much more pigmented and impactful than this one, but it's also much more pricier. But it had me wondering that maybe I need to check that out. Because, I'll be honest, I haven't played with those newer launches enough. Like, I haven't even been able to play with the melt palettes twice. Because I'm trying to go back through all my Christmas palettes while it's that time of the year, and it is helping me declutter some. It's helping me realize, like, you only need one, if any, really, of these per collection, because I'm not going to use them all. They're going to go to waste, you know? But it is fun to have them for this time of the year to go back and do it. Because there's a lot of people out there that buy these things, and like me, might put them, use them for the month of Christmas or maybe the month after if you received it as a present, and then forget about it, If you can hear the guys outside, I'm sorry. They're home and out there doing all sorts of stuff. Who knows? Okay, now we're going to go back into that purple. All the jingle ladies. That is cute. Instead of all the single ladies. Because I don't want to lose that purple. And I'm telling you, this purple, there's something special about it. I'm finding with certain colors, there's just something special about them. There's a pink that I kept in the last couple of palettes that I've been doing that is just so pretty. The tone, the formula, like as a starter shade, it's just such a pretty color to start with that I have noticed that are in a couple of palettes. I think it was ColourPop, that I'm referring to, right? And now with this purple here, it's the same thing. It's like, it's not in a tone that makes me look like I got a black eye or dark circles, like I haven't slept enough. It's not that type of tone. But it looks so nice integrated with the rest of the colors. I don't know. But it's tones like, that's what I like to find, are tones that I like, but that are just a little bit different. And that's why when I see these color stories and there's so many colors, I get it. Because the tone, do you need them all? No, you don't. But if you're looking for a certain tone that will go good on your skin tone, because what might look good on you may not look good on me, that's where those bigger palettes kind of come. It's like, it makes sense. It makes sense, yet it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So I do understand when people are like, edit the palette down. You don't need all those tones. But then at the same time, I understand maybe they do. Maybe they do. So I'm going to use the Gucci mascara for the top lashes. And then the Lancome for the bottom. And I will say that this one is almost, I think this will be the last time I'll be able to use this one. And it's time to retire it, because it seems like it has dried up. I've used all that I can use, which is fine because I got the bigger one back there ready to go. I think I realized this the last time I used this, even, that it was time to let it go, and I just refuse. But this is one of my very, very, very favorite mascaras. Now, it may not look like much right now because, like I said, it's dried out. But y'all, this mascara, there's just something about this Gucci mascara. I cannot explain it, but when it's good, it is good. Ow. And of course I'm going to mess up. Nothing new there. You knew I was going to mess up somewhere with mascara, so, you know, might as well be now. I thought maybe, just maybe, today I wouldn't, because I didn't mess up on this eye. That dog is going crazy out there. And I have to go out today, so I'm so pleased that the look turned out as well as it did, even though I knew it would, because I've used this palette before, and I do very much love this particular palette. Even though it is boring, it is what it is, but I do enjoy it. And I knew the look would turn out okay, so I didn't care to use it. Like, I know when things are good, I just forget the color stories behind it, because that purple, once I used it again, like, I remembered how much I liked it, you know, when I reviewed it last year. But I'm going to have to dig out the Pat McGrath palette, because, I mean, if it has purple in it, like I think it does, I like the way this look came out, and I'd like to recreate it using her palette. And I am a fan, you know, of Pat McGrath. Like, I am biased. I discovered I am, you know, kind of loyal to certain brands, and that's one of them. So is Natasha Denona. And I'd like to try to recreate this look using that palette, although for some reason I feel like that was an all matte palette. I could be wrong though. It may not have been all matte. But I have to find it too. But now that I'm finally done with all the Too Faced, I also gotta put all the Too Faced away. Oh, Lord. Help me. Send help. It's gonna take me forever. For real, for real. You, like, if y'all could see, I would never, I'm embarrassed. I won't lie. I am embarrassed of what is right here beside me. Like, I always have palettes beside me, you know, especially ones that I really enjoy, that if I just want to grab for, it's there and ready to go. But not only am I surrounded by those particular palettes, I have every single Too Faced palette beside me right now that I've done a video with Christmas Past. I have, like, all the Christmas palettes are beside me, because I was picking and choosing, like, what to use and which route I wanted to go. Like, did I want to do holiday launches, or do I want to stick to a theme of Christmas? And I stuck to the theme of Christmas. But, like, y'all, it's bad, the mess I have. Like, I mean, how many palettes did Too Faced has got a ton of palettes to begin with, so, and I had to do a video, and I didn't have to, but I did a video with all of them. I'm pretty sure that this one here is the last one. This collection was the last collection I had to do. So now I'm going on to, I kind of want to review some of the newer holiday launches. What do you all think? Should I stick with the past, or maybe go back and review the ones that I like the best that launched this year? That's what I'm thinking. But I want to play the Garfield collection again too. Like, I have that palette sitting here, and it's just so pretty. And I kind of like to do another look with it, to be fair. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Or let me know what you'd like to see. Pick a palette. Name a palette. Name a brand, name a palette. There you go. That's my next video. Name a brand, name a palette. I guarantee I got it. With the exception of indie brands. I don't have that many indie brands. I won't lie. My collection is more mainstream. Except for maybe like Glam Light. I pretty much think they're the only... Or like Lunar Beauty, Larly, Los Angeles. Those would be the only other brands that I have that are indie, I think. Well, Sigma's indie, aren't they? I don't know. I've rambled long enough. I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know. Did you get the Bake Shop collection? Did you pass? Did you get it? Did you get it for Christmas? Did somebody give it to you, or did you buy it for yourself? So curious. I buy it for myself. And then I pass it out. I get to use it first. So if I don't like it, then it goes on to my grandchildren. But I will let you go. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday, unless something happens through the week. And then I will upload on Sundays if it's a new launch. Except for this month, I'm uploading every day. Okay, I'm going to let you go. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.